from Ryan Poehling. Now Poehling getting behind the defense. That's Elias Pettersson trying to catch him, and Lankinen with the glove able to make the save.
Getting a stretch pass off the boards, leaning in on Pettersson, who had to take the holding call. And Ryan Poehling gets a shot off anyways. You mentioned about the Ducks moving around, but it was all to the outside. And as soon as it came to the middle there, Canucks first to that puck.
Leo Carlsson through the defense, kicked out by the left pad of Lankinen.
Down the Ducks. As this bouncing puck goes to Leo Carlsson, and he's past the defenseman, but can't elevate it up over.
McTavish, who had that chance a moment ago. Lacombe takes his pass. Dying seconds of the power play. Lacombe shoots, and that ricocheted wide. Pettersson's out of the box.
No power play chances to get past the goaltender, back to 5-on-5.
DeBrusk with a shot handled by Dostal. And he hangs on to that one. Bobbled by Killorn, intercepted by Besser. Leaves for Hronek at the left point. Marco Rossi. Hronek at the blue line. Pettersson wanted it in the wheelhouse. Now he gets another pass from Hronek. Elias Pettersson, side of the net. DeBrusk scores! It's 1-0.
The initial fake of the one-timer by Pettersson pulls the Ducks killers a little bit higher, and watch DeBrusk going to back away, fake like he's going to bump it to the slot, and just turn the wrists over and jam it right under the goaltender. Off the far post and in the back of the net. You can see DeBrusk never really...
Here's Bouillon. Trying to tip one through. Ducks intercept. Lead pass. Seneca cuts wide to the right, and Lankinen was able to hang the right pad and make the save.
Moving to his forehand, fakes the shot there, jumps back to it, and then tries to go through the 7-hole there.
Pettersson behind the net to Kane, throws it in front again, knocked away by the stick of Dostal. And Troy Terry brings the puck ahead, gets a return pass. Goes rink wide, and Leo Carlsson is stopped by Kevin Lankinen. Able to stay with him, make the save, and keep the Canucks up. Now Gudas steps in front of him, gets the puck to the line, kept in by Bouillon. Kane takes it behind the net, wraparound try, and had his stick checked just as he went to slide it on goal.
With some footwork behind the net, and then trying to come around and see if he can't get it out.
He brings the puck over the Vancouver line. Taken away by Vancouver. Killorn gets it back, sends it in front, and Poehling is stopped by Kevin Lankinen. And then Poehling, on his own rebound, put a shot off the side of the net.
It was like Killorn wanted to do something that shift.
Here's Gudas with a shot, blockered away by Lankinen.
Here's Lankinen under pressure as Killorn falls down, but then he sets the puck up, and Lankinen has to make that.
And Granlund fires the puck ahead. Seneca sweeps it across while doing a 360. John Carlson in. Here's Killorn to the net. Scores! Alex Killorn with the deep to the backhand. And the Ducks, just about 5.5 into the second, have tied the game at 1.
In the neutral zone until this spin pass. And then they're caught. 3-on-2 rush down to Killorn, and he's going to take that space towards the front of the net. The key to getting that goal is as soon as he goes to the backhand and that glove hand drops from Lankinen, it's elevated up high. And Killorn cashes in. That's his 12th of the season, and talked about him the shift before, just working away.
Side, Minchikov keeps the puck in. Stick save by Lankinen. Ogren chopped at the puck but couldn't move it out. Here's John Carlson. Leaves. Centered. Oh, what a save by Lankinen off Tim Washi. John Carlson's in deep. Has the puck in the right wing corner. Pass back to Leo Carlsson. Takes a look. Wrist shot. Stopped by Lankinen. Puck in the air. Jammed in by Granlund. It went up in the air behind Lankinen. And I think the diving Granlund got his stick on it to tip it home and make it 2-1 Anaheim.
The Ducks with a lot of movement, and the Canucks were tired at this point in the shift. This is thrown towards the net. The puck's going to ricochet off the stick of Lankinen. He doesn't know where it is, and as it's coming down behind him, Granlund spots it. He didn't get it out of the air. Wow. Leo Carlsson with the shot. Deflected up. Lankinen is looking down, thinking it's in his gear. And Granlund did knock that out of the air.
By Dostal, penalties over. Canucks are 1 for 2 on the power play. And here's Lacombe out of the box. Into the Vancouver zone. Jackson Lacombe. Oh, he spins away from Bouillon. Stopped by Lankinen as he tried to flip it up under the bar. Ryan Poehling has lost his skate blade making that block. Trying to stay on his feet. Hronek. Besser scores! Was helpless without the blade of his right skate. And the Canucks got it onto the stick of Brock Besser, who ties the game at 2.
For this shot here, it knocks the skate blade right off of Poehling, and he's down. He valiantly tries to block the next one, but instead it's a heady pass by Hronek. And Brock Besser nails it from parallel to the goal line. A little bit higher. Past Trouba. Dostal is late. 2-1 Canucks. Let's make that 2-2.
Third of 4 meetings between these two teams. The Canucks have won the first 2. They got another chance here. It's Curtis Douglas. Stop. Rebound. Linus Karlsson couldn't jam it home. Douglas, another shot stopped by Dostal.
Chance to get his first goal. Teddy Bluger with the hard work, and then Douglas tries to just flip it over. Just a little bit too much, trying to do exactly the right thing with the puck after talking about it between the second and third period for the Ducks.
Douglas is out of the box. It's a one-man advantage. Granlund knocked down by Lankinen. Granlund follows up and scores. And the Ducks with 16 seconds to go in the penalty to Elias Pettersson retake the lead as Mikael Granlund gets his second goal of the game.
Another goal where Lankinen's made the stop and just can't find the puck afterwards on the entry. There's a shot, it's off the glove and down, and then Lankinen sees his defenseman move it for a moment there. That's Marcus Pettersson, but Granlund's right on top of it and gets it past the glove in a hurry.
Leading the game 3-2. Here comes Yves Bouillon into the Duck zone. Tried to step around the defenseman. Now chopped on goal. Rebound! Unable to put that home was Rossi. Kyle Granlund has 3 career hat tricks. His first came against the Canucks as a member of Minnesota. Here's Evander Kane into the Duck zone. He shoots. Rebound. O'Connor scores. A new career high for Drew O'Connor. 17th of the year, and the game's all even at 3.
Up to be a part of the play. Watch the defenseman Michikov. He kind of just backs off and allows Kane to lane in, and he's not even skating backwards. And with that, you got Drew O'Connor following up on things. Off the goaltender, past the blocker. Tide scored 3. Canucks keep coming back in this game.
Took them 1:21. Drew O'Connor banks one back. Marcus Pettersson with a blast. Intercepted by Poehling. Lead feed and a breakaway. Gauthier stopped by Lankinen.
Here's the pass. And collected by Gauthier. He's trying to go 5-hole. Lankinen gets down in a hurry. But Gauthier not shy to shoot the puck. Had 257 shots coming.
Behind the net for Curtis Douglas. Douglas chips one to the middle. Off his skate. Onto the stick of McTavish. On the left wing, Lacombe's joined the rush. McTavish scores! Followed up as the puck came off the stick of Lacombe. And Mason McTavish rifled it past Lankinen to make it 4-3.
McTavish is going to move it off to Lacombe, who's going to protect. And it just sits there for McTavish to surprise Lankinen. Lacombe accepted the hit from Hronek, which pulls him out of the shooting lane. And Mason McTavish followed up with a...
And Leo Carlsson came back to check in. Dostal blocks that centering pass. Here's Linus Karlsson. All alone, DeBrusk shoots. Stopped by Dostal. Wraparound attempt by Linus Karlsson. And he couldn't get it to go on the backhand. Marcus Pettersson. Wrist shot. Kicked out. Rebound. DeBrusk in front. Karlsson couldn't tip it out of midair.
Linus Karlsson puts it out front. There's a jetted out right pad save, and then Linus Canucks keep the play alive and just keep getting it towards the net. Dostal at his most active, and
we're halfway through the third. Ducks 4, the Canucks 3. Oh, nice angle pass. Besser to Ogren. He's in. Stopped by Lucas Dostal. What a pass by Brock Besser.
Besser with a magical pass between the legs. And there's Ogren in alone. And the back-checking defenseman was Jacob Trouba.
Vancouver here in the third. 30-29 in favor of Anaheim overall. Killorn down in a heap after the draw. Here's William. Hronek shoots. Stopped by Dostal, who wasn't sure where the puck was, but he's got it. Lacombe into the corner. Trouba ahead. Paling has a burst of speed. Ryan Paling stopped by Lankinen. They can't change.
Yeah, Paling's had some chances in alone in this game. Started the hockey game on his first shift with a shot similar.
Gets a return pass at the blue line. Stops to get away from Lacombe. Feeds one back to Drew O'Connor. Here's P.O. Joseph. Elias Pettersson in front. Hit Kane in the skate. They dig away. Dostal's got the puck. A dozen seconds is all that's left. Ducks steal the puck. Leo Carlson, Chris Kreider, Troy Terry, another attempt, and he scores. Terry into the empty goal with 4.6 seconds remaining. And the Ducks are going to end a 7-game losing streak in this building as they lead 5-3.
Back to the blue paint, and then Troy Terry. He's got an empty net, and he's going to put it in that empty net. Anaheim